your host, Mr. Eastside Dave McDonald.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Thank you so much for the applause. It was a very big pop. And then it died like that.
Just like that.
What'd you guys have, like 1 second of applause? And you, whoa! Yeah. They shut down really quickly. You know, a little residual applause. Hey! Woo! And then it dies slowly, like, oh yeah! That's it. The dream team is here. We've got Big A on the couch, baby! We've got Bobo on the bleachers, baby! And looking extra hot tonight, Flutzy! In the that's Andrea! Wait a second! I love it. Flutzy calls out about 15 minutes before the fucking show. Don't think she won't make you. Drew, do you have a Shizer list for her? You know what, Drew, don't worry about it. I got more to say about Flutzy in a little bit. Right. And then I'm going to Shizer list her fucking Puerto Rican ass. But I tell this to Andrea, and you know what she goes? She goes, put me in the Flutzy spot. And you know what I said? Love your attitude. Yes. That's the type of go-getting attitude that's made America military the #1 military of all time.
Yes.
Can do attitude, Dave. Just
you're in the military, right?
Yeah, I'm in the Navy.
You're in the Navy, where the guys that do in the Navy and the YMCA. Okay, now Roy Harter is also here. He looks so good. He's such a handsome guy.
Come on, Dave.
How much money would it take for you and I to make out?
Well,
you know,
it's going to definitely be a 6-digit number. Dave.
6 digits.
6 digits.
If I paid you $2,000 to make out with you, you would say no?
Absolutely not.
$10,000.
I would not do it.
Bo is having a big ball with this strange segment.
He'd probably do
Bo,
it for
are you okay? Is this a fantasy of yours?
Sorry, this is too funny.
Okay, Bo. I mean, I do like Happy Bo, but it is a little creepy how much he's into Dave and Roy fucking making out. I feel like that's something Bo is like drawn and jerked off to. But he's drawn it on like a fucking Etch-a-Sketch. All right, listen. Come on. It's Super Bowl week. It's rock and roll. Raucous enthusiasm. So the Super Bowl is this Sunday.
That's right, David.
And that means one thing. Let's have a drinking episode. I know Andrea's with me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Now, it's the Los Angeles Rams versus the New England Patriots. Different overtime rules for this year's Super Bowl, Roy.
Why is that, David?
If the game is tied at the end of regulation, Tom Brady and Jared Goff will compare dicks on the 50-yard line to determine the winner.
That can't be true, David.
That's going to happen.
Come on.
That's what I heard. I heard that was going to happen.
I might watch this here, David.
Now, football catching Neanderthal, Rob Gronkowski is once again in the Super Bowl. That meathead is so stupid, he could be a producer on the Eastside Dave Show. What?
Big A likes that.
What, Andrew? What?
He was talking about Stevie Lou. Relax.
No, Andrea, take that back. Andrea, you're signing yourself up for a bullet in the head, courtesy of Stephen Lewis, if you say
I'd
things
like
like
to
that.
see him try.
Take it,
Bring
well,
it.
you are in the military. Good point. All right. 5-time Super Bowl winning head coach Bill Belichick will be on the sidelines for the Patriots as usual.
Oh, no.
He runs an extremely tight ship, Roy. Yeah, for players who screw up, Belichick demotes them to the AFL. That's the Auschwitz Football League. Thank you. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You put the little mustache, the little Charlie Chaplin thing on, he looks just like Hitler. The hair with the part and the this and the that. He's very Hitlerish if you put a little mustache on him. I'm telling you. Congrats to the Rams, by the way. Come on.
Yeah, woo! Yes.
They moved from St. Louis to LA just a couple of years ago, and bam, they're going for a championship. It's amazing. I haven't seen a turnaround this dramatic since Big A decided to start wearing pants. Okay. I mean, finally.
Those are big pants, David.
I mean, my God.
Big fucking pants.
Look at those, baby. What are we talking, baby? What's the waistband? You want to reveal that information? No?
No, I'm good.
No, you're good? I'm thinking 32 is what I'm thinking.
More like 72.
Not that bad.
What?
Not that
Roy?
Depends on the unit of measurement.
All right, please. In other news, Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill musical is officially headed to Broadway. I can't wait to see the part when a young Alanis sucks the jizz out of Uncle Joey Gladstone in a movie theater. Now hit my fucking music.
Yeah!
Come on!
Yes!
You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is, Andrew?
Yes! Inside that time!
It's 7:07 Eastern Standard, Andrew.
Okay.
That was a legitimate question. Yes, I was simply wondering what time it is. Because what you're about to experience is not a radio show. No. It's not a television show. Andrew, is it a television show? Why isn't it a television show at this point? I mean, everyone says we rule. What?
Have us on.
Who would have us on?
No one.
What, Netflix is too busy to give a fucking show to every motherfucker out there. They can't give us a show?
Not us. Not us.
Hulu. We can't get on fucking Hulu?
No way. No way.
PlayStation View. What about them? We can't get down on them. That's a streaming service. We can't get on that shit.
Well, Compound Media, baby.
Compound Media.
Yeah!
Because what is the name of this show, Andrew?
Inside that show!
It's the Shizow. Roy Harter on the keyboard, pumping up the volume, and I love it. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? And each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I wanna know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, Roy Harter, give it to him! Give it to him! All right. Oh, yeah! That's it, Roy Heart Attack! As I walked on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. So where are the strong? And who are the trusted? And where is the harmony? Sweet harmony. 'Cause each time I feel like slipping away, just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh yeah! Come on, Roy. Yeah, baby. I did Roy Harter.
Yeah, Roy.
Oh yeah. So where are the strong? And who are the trusted? And where is the harmony? Sweet harmony. 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Yes, 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 yes! Roy Harter and the Heart Attack Kid. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
We did it, Dave.
We did it!
That Have a good night,
We
everybody.
didn't have a great night. We'll see you next Tuesday. Wait, hold on. We just began the show,
did,
Roy.
didn't
We did. And it's Super Bowl week, and I am so excited for it. You know, Super Bowl week and all the press conferences and things like that.
Tailgate parties and
Who do you like, Roy? Who do you like in the big game? Let's hear a Roy
think he
Harter
knows-
sports prediction right now.
I don't think he
Well,
knows
David-
who's playing.
Well, let's see. Let's see, Andrew. Who's playing in the game? I
Well,
did mention it in the monologue.
Yes. And I was in
So
fact
you
listening, David.
You were actually listening. 2 points for you, Roy Harter.
No drugs today,
2
David.
points. No drugs.
No, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, who do you like?
Oh, for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Well, I'm going with the Patriots, David.
you're going with the New England Patriots. And,
Yes.
and who are they playing?
the Rams, David.
Yes. And what city is the Rams from?
Los Angeles, David.
Bam! Andrew, in your face. Face. Roy Harter is the sports master. Master. He's the one that we are after. Now, Andrew, who do you like? Pats or Rams? Quickly, let's do a little round robin prediction time. What?
Rams.
Rams. It's like a big fuck you to Roy Harter.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He got that one out pretty quick.
You got it, David. That was superb, Andrew. Andrea. Everyone loves her.
Oh,
Who do you like, Rams or Patriots? Let's go.
I like Las Vegas, but for the actual teams, Patriots.
Patriots! And the Rams are from Los Angeles, not Las Vegas, Andrea. Minus 2 points.
Oh, no. I'm talking about betting.
Oh,
The house
okay.
always
All
wins,
right.
Dave.
You can put bets in Jersey. Come down to Jersey. I go to the Monmouth Park Sportsbook all the time, the William Hill Sportsbook. I've been gambling my fucking ass off, baby.
Nice,
cake.
David.
And guess what? I've been making some money.
Seriously?
I know my fucking sports. I'm not,
Not
like
like
Bo.
Pepper, huh?
I'm not like Bo over here.
Oh.
Knows jack and shit. He's still. I'm a Mets fan, Dave. We're gonna win the series this year, even though we're gonna trade off all our best pitchers, including Noah Syndergaard and Jacob DeGrom. By the way, Bo. Speaking of sports, the Yankees got 2 former Yankees into the Baseball Hall of Fame, Mariano Rivera and Mike Mussina. Class of 4, and the Yankees got 50% of the Hall of Famers. Bo, how many Mets got inducted into the Hall of Fame this year? How many?
None got inducted.
0! 0! That's the answer. And overall, how many Mets are in the Baseball Hall of Fame, Bo?
Officially, as Mets, that'd be 2.
2! Who, and their names? I know Tom Seaver's 1. What, Piazza?
Yep.
Who's practically a Dodger. Let's be honest. His best years might have been in Los Angeles. Yes,
And
Andrew.
Mariano.
Unanimous.
Yep.
Unanimous. Sorry.
Unanimous.
I cut you off there.
Unanimous.
Mariano Rivera, unanimous. How many times have the Mets gotten a guy in with a unanimous vote, Bo?
None.
0! Bunch of losers. True or false? The New York Metropolitans, loser town. That's like a nickname for them? True or false?
False.
False?
Yeah.
Speak up, please. False?
False.
What are you doing with that mic? It's like you're jerking that mic stand
No,
off.
nothing.
The mic stand,
Having that
that mic
already.
is going to explode right into your fucking mouth. Maybe you want that, you sick
probably-
fucking pervert.
He's probably thinking about you and Roy.
Andrew is fired up. He's ready to rock tonight. And the Big A Bo feud continues. Bo, who do you like, Pats or Rams?
Very accurate because he thinks they have
Rams.
neglected.
Rams? What's the score? What's the score?
I'm predicting a.
Bo, we just need 2 numbers, pal.
I'm predicting
Shouldn't
a
take that
score.
long.
19 show.
A 27-14 score.
27-14. You heard it from Bo first.
Yeah. Not quite what I would have picked, but
I'm saying Rams,
Yeah.
30.
Okay.
Patriots, 27. You
Nice.
heard it here from the Dave man. And as everyone knows, not Roy, I am the sports master.
you're the one that we bet after.
So, that's all going on. And Bo, maybe a little bit later we can break down the Super Bowl, me and you, and then send the tape to WFAN because I heard they're still looking for sports hosts. Is that okay with you?
That's okay.
Okay. I mean, you don't really know as much about sports as you let on sometimes. Why the NASCAR sweatshirt today, by the way?
This weekend.
Favorite driver?
Yeah,
Jeff Gordon?
He's getting into the Hall of Fame this
He's
weekend.
getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, something that a New York Met will never happen to.
Oh,
in their
I thought it was
entire
a
life.
I thought he was
don't
wearing a
take it
Flash
so hard,
Gordon
Bo.
shirt.
My mom dated Tug McGraw if it makes you feel better.
Your mom dated Tug McGraw, the Mets reliever?
Absolutely right.
Was he over the house? He's a big pothead, too, by the way. Roy must love this guy.
I don't know. It was when they were, in high school in Vallejo.
My
California.
mom used to hang out with Barry Manilow. I've told
right.
this story before on the air. And they both worked at CBS News in the early 60s. And one time they were talking about children's names. And my mom was saying different names that she liked. And Barry said, my favorite name, if I ever have a child, and let's be honest, that wasn't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But in any event, Barry said his favorite name was David. My mom, all those years later, she shot 3 kids, 3 sons out of her pussy. And when I accidentally arrived on the scene at the age of 37, and my mom was out of names, and she remembered what Barry told her. So essentially, the Dave Man has been named by Barry fucking Manilow. Okay? All right, so I got that going for me. All right, motherfucker. Now, the other thing that's going on is, while I really thought last week we had put an end to this Big A Chris Pepper Stanley feud that's really taken an ugly turn here, I thought the feud was done.
Yes.
And then I was listening to Bennington today, and they brought up the feud again.
Oh, they did?
And I've been blocked on Pepper's phone, Roy. And he says he's not unblocking me until I take him off the Shizer list. Now, Pepper should know that when you get on the Shizer list, one way to stay on it extra long is to beg to get off it.
That's right.
So I'm sorry, Chris Pepper Stanley, but begging is not going to take you off the Shizer! Shizer! You're the one that we despise! Because you don't beg.
Never.
You do something kind. You have an act of generosity. You make it up to the Dave Man or bribe. Money. $20. Really. If Pepper gives me $20, and I know he's good for it. I know he's got the fucking cash lying around. That motherfucker's lighting up fucking $100 bills and smoking them
You sure we got
out of
the
his
right,
ass.
You sure you got the right Pepper, David?
You don't know what happened to him?
No.
He fell into some money. Let's just leave it at that.
Fair enough.
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Off the air, I'll tell you.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Sounds
He
exciting.
fell into Roy Harter money.
Come on.
6 figures is what I've been told.
Money?
That's Roy Harter money, David.
So I thought this fucking thing was done,
Me
dude.
too, man.
You thought it was done as well. Come on
Me
up
too.
here real quick, Andrew. We're just gonna discuss this very quickly, man. Here comes the Andrew. He's got lots of stuff. He's got a new haircut. You have a new haircut. You look absolutely spectacular.
Yes.
You look at least 2 or 3% less scary than you did before when you had the long hair.
Nice.
Even though I sort of like the long hair. Which kind of hair do you like?
I
Roy.
definitely liked him with the longer hair.
You
David.
like the longer hair?
Absolutely, yes. Nice
It
shine
gave him
to
like
it.
he could be like a rock and roll roadie that will
Exactly.
kill you in your
Yeah.
sleep.
I
Type
love it.
of
That's a
vibe.
good look.
Like at the he's with like Motley Crue and one of their groupies ODs. Angel will take care of the body. He had that look going for him.
I know,
but
but-
I will say this: it's a sharp haircut too. It's very
sharp.
It's very clean.
Yes.
It looks very nice. You look
Yes.
very handsome, quite frankly. Yes.
Yes, well,
you
thank
do
you.
look handsome. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Champion.
So what's going on? I am hoping that we can put an end to this feud.
I think I have to get booked.
You have to get booked on
Bennington.
Bennington.
If the producers get off their asses and book me.
If the producers get off their asses and book him,
I actually heard that, David.
a lot of anger towards the producers of that
that-
show. Who are the? You mean Pepper?
Yes. Yes. Because they're too busy doing Instagram posts to actually do their job properly.
Whoa!
Damn.
You know what's interesting?
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
That's a fact.
You know what? Good for you for bringing that up.
Yes.
Drew, do you have that picture of a very curious comment on one of my videos? My Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is all at Eastside Dave, in case you were wondering. And one of my, in fact, the video from this morning that I posted about, hey, it's Eastside Dave, it's Tuesday, blah, 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 blah. And then I saw a comment, and look at this. This is from the official Bennington Sirius XM Instagram account. Oh, yeah. It's time for Chris Stanley to face the music. Let's get him in. Wow. So, I mean, I do not know who runs that. Would that be Pepper talking about himself? In the third person, just fucking going insane? It's time for Chris Pepper Stanley to face the music, man.
I doubt it. It'll be too much work for him to do.
Oh. This is not the way we're going to end the feud, bro. So, do you know who runs their Facebook account? Bennington on Sirius XM, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, by the way. So you don't know? I'm very curious as to who wrote that comment.
I'm guessing not one of the producers.
Not one of the producers. Interesting.
I'm guessing.
Hold on. We actually have someone here who has been starting the shit, if you will. His name is John from Virginia. And he's right now on the east side.
Yeah, Mr. Standard, by the way. So you don't know? I'm very curious as to who wrote that comment.
John! I can't believe I have to say this in 2019, but turn your goddamn radio down.
Here who has been starting the shit.
John!
His name is John.
John, you're fucking listening to us while we're trying to talk to you. It's like in the Twilight Zone over here. John!
Hey, what's up,
John.
guys?
Yes, John, that's you. I've seen you. You're very active on Twitter, and not a day goes by that you don't try to fan the flames, so to speak. And what's going on? Yeah, he's good. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good fan.
I like John.
Good guy.
What's up, Johnny?
Well, I was going to say that they're starting shit again. Pepper was saying that Roddy was calling him out about being a fucking non-producer and still talking bad about you, Dave.
What did he say about me?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Why am I involved in this? This was between Andrew and Pepper.
Yep.
At some sort of... Pepper said Andrew is hard to get hold of.
Bullshit.
And you took offense to that.
Yes.
Because because you have a phone. Now, the phone doesn't dial out, nor does the phone receive phone calls.
How about email? You email me all the time.
I do email you, and it does work, and you do get back to me rapidly via email. I'm just throwing this out there that what's the point of having a phone when you can't make a call or receive a call? It's like having a soup can next to your ear. I mean,
not really. Everything else.
Everything else works?
Yeah.
Okay. John, what is he saying about me? Why am I involved in this?
Well, something about him, you buying a drink for his girl or something like that, or...
I didn't buy a drink for anyone's girl.
No, wait, did Pepper buy a drink for your girl? A long time ago.
Oh, my God.
Years ago.
That's
my girl, does he mean me?
That's like 12, 13 years ago, at least. I was still married at the time.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I believe that he bought my ex-wife a drink at the bar. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Well, here's the thing. He didn't buy me a drink. It's fine to buy the guy's chick a drink when you buy the guy a drink.
Of course, Dave.
But you don't have some fucking guy and his chick, and you're like, hey, you want a shot? Next thing you know, she's drinking shots with Pepper, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck is coming down on my ex-wife right now?
Yep.
Who's trying to get into her pussy? Pepper Hamburger is.
The guy, the Twitter guy?
What?
Can I be the Twitter guy? You know, Billy.
You are officially, from now on, you are officially the Eastside Dave Show Twitter correspondent, John from Virginia. From now on, you have gotten appointed to that position.
God damn it! Yeah, 20 points. Woo!
That is your
Bravo.
official position from now on for the rest
I like
of your
Robo's
life.
shirt.
Even when the show goes off the air, which probably will be by March. Let's be honest. We can't continue.
And I'm coming to see you guys soon, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm coming soon.
Don't throw
All right. Is that all, Johnny?
You know that threat?
Yeah, but that's it. But I want Robo's shirt.
All right, John from Virginia, over now. Thank you. So you're still pissed off about this. Is there any
Yes.
way we're going to conclude this tonight, or it has to be you're demanding an appearance on the Bennington Show? And what are you
Yes.
going to discuss there? This feud here?
Of course, yes.
What will you plug the Eastside Dave Show?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Bo.
My name is in
Bo.
Bobo.
Yeah.
Absolutely, with no hesitation.
Always.
How many times you been on Chip
Always.
Jefferson, baby?
The last time I was on, I did plug the Eastside
You
Dave
did not
You did
plug
not.
the Eastside
You
Dave
did
Show.
not.
You're missing the word "not" in that sentence, you fucking liar.
Wrong answer, dumbass.
And that's why the Mets can't get into the Hall of Fame, because they're not truthful. Andrew, is that all? Are you done?
I'm never done, but
Oh,
am I done? I'm just beginning. How am I done?
all right, go for it. I mean, say whatever the hell you want to say, but
All right.
I thought we were done with this. Yes.
Razzle dazzle, it's Big A time. Pepper won't let go of this feud. He's holding on to it like one of his massive shits. He keeps clenched in his butt until 5 o'clock. And he treats the bathroom like Hiroshima. Bombs away. His body's everywhere.
That was so disgusting. Pepper won't let go of this feud. He's holding onto it like one of his massive shits
Yes.
that he keeps clenched in his butt
Until 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Then he
Yes.
treats the bathroom like Hiroshima.
Yes.
Bombs away.
Shit's
Bodies everywhere.
Yes.
It's disgusting. It's
Calls
really
his
gross.
asshole the Enola Gay.
It's disgusting.
Pepper reminds me of Elvis.
Oh, Elvis. That's a
Yep.
compliment.
When he died on the toilet bowl.
When Elvis died on the toilet bowl. That's
Not a compliment.
That's not a compliment. All right, we're done.
Nope.
I want to.
Let's play.
Get on to other- yeah.
Let's play a game called Who Could It Be?
Who could it be now? Go ahead.
What Bennington producer smells like a combination of stale beer and farts? Now here's a hint. It's Pepper. That's Chris Stanley,
Yeah, that's
a.k.a. Pepper. That's the answer.
I know that's not a hint. So when you say a hint, you want to give a clue,
Oh,
an
okay.
adjective, a description.
Oh, okay.
Here's a hint, and then there's the answer. Pepper smells like a combination of stale beer and farts. By the
Yes.
way, you're really going for blue humor tonight, huh?
It's because he eats farts.
All right, are you done?
Nope.
Okay.
Pepper and Dave.
Wish you were.
Pepper also wishes I was done, but Pepper and Dave used to be old friends.
Pepper and Dave used to be old friends.
I can vouch for that one, David.
Now they look like a couple old fags.
Now we look like a couple of old. Let's go with homosexuals and not say the word
Okay.
you said.
All right.
2019,
All right.
broski.
All right. I think Pepper just needs to get his mind right with nitrification. I've got a one-way ticket to hell for him. Ha 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 ha.
Pepper needs to get his mind right with a nice vacation. You've got a one-way ticket to hell.
Yes.
You're gonna kill him?
Yes.
You're planning on murdering him.
Yes.
You're gonna choke him out?
Yes. Yes.
You're gonna shoot him?
Yes.
You're gonna throw him off the bridge?
Yes.
You're gonna hit him with a taxi cab?
Yes.
You're gonna have him eaten by sharks?
Yes.
You're gonna give him rabies?
Yes.
You're gonna inject him with cancer?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Pepper is probably jealous of my new haircut. Hey, Pepper, you only wish you could be the hot fuck machine I am. Sorry, dick. But I'm at the dinner table eating ass, and it's just a reservation for one.
Okay, there's a lot to process with that one.
Can you repeat that one for me, David?
Pepper is probably jealous of his new haircut. He says, Pepper, you only wish you could be the hot fuck machine that Big A is. That's what you call yourself?
Yes.
A hot fuck machine.
Yes.
He says, sorry, Pepper, but he's at the dinner table eating ass, and it's just a reservation for one. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I suppose you're sort of one-upping him with that. Okay, continue. I'm intrigued at least.
Here's a poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. Pepper stinks like a bucket of poo. Now drop your pants and do it fast. Bend over, big boy. I'm gonna eat your ass.
I don't even know if I want to repeat this one.
You're right, David.
Roses are red, violets are blue, pepper stinks like a bucket of poo. Now drop your pants and do it fast. Bend over, big boy. I'm gonna eat your ass. That's a poem. It's disgusting. And how are you getting back at Pepper, by the way, by pleasuring him orally in his anal cavity? How are you getting back at him? You're giving him a rim job. That's what you're doing. That's not actually gonna hurt him. That may give him pleasure. Think about it.
All right.
Is all I'm saying. Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes your methods of revenge
All right.
don't. Okay. Big A, everyone! What?
I'm not finished yet, Mr. Champion.
Not finished
No.
yet, Mr. Champion.
Mr. Champion.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
You're not done?
No, I'm
No.
not done, Mr. Champion.
Not
No.
done, Mr. Champion.
What? You got a problem with what I'm saying, Bobo?
No.
Shake your damn face or chop off your mom's good leg and eat it with some barbecue sauce.
Holy fuck!
Delicious.
He told Bo to shut his damn face or he's gonna chop off his mom's good leg and eat it with some barbecue sauce. Your mom still got the gimpy leg, Bo?
Yeah, she's still
Yeah?
recovered. She's still.
She's
she
doing
still
physical-
she still needs a cane to walk.
She doing physical therapy?
Yeah.
You better tell her to speed that physical therapy up because Big A's gonna cut off her good leg and eat it with barbecue sauce, alright, pal?
And then she's
Okay.
going to need mental therapy. It's a whole thing.
All right. Go ahead, Andrew.
I like to put this rivalry Pepper to bed and shake dicks.
Shake what?
Shake dicks.
You want to shake hands. He'd like to put this rivalry with Pepper to bed and shake dicks, is what he said. But
Yes.
you really want to shake hands.
Oh, shake hands.
Shake hands,
Oh,
not shake dicks.
Oh, like that? Okay.
Then you're jerking each other off if you shake dicks.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand the difference
Yeah, kind
between the
of.
hand and the penis, okay?
Kind of.
All right, continue.
I like to have a peace treaty with Pepper, which means I like to piss in his dick hole while he pisses in mine.
It's peace treaty. He says he'd like to have a pee treaty. He gets confused about things. It's a peace treaty.
Oh.
And your pee treaty entails you pissing into his dick hole while he pisses into yours.
Yes.
Fascinating, David.
Why?
Why not?
These are things you want to do.
Yes. Yes.
Would you think about doing these things on the Bennington Show? If they let you?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? All right. I'm sure Ron's going to hold you to that.
Yeah.
You and Pep are going to be peeing in each other's dick hole.
Might have to listen to that one, David.
A serious XM.
All right.
Thanks for taking my call. I'll hang up and listen to your response.
No. It's not a sports talk radio show. Just continue. That's it? All right, that's it, Andrew. Yes, hold on. Oh, there's more?
No?
That's it. So just
That's
say thank you and so long, jerks.
Thank you, assholes. And fuck you, Pepper.
And fuck you, Pepper.
Ouch.
Roy, I mean, will the animosity ever...
Oh, look
there
at
it is.
Big A hugging Roy.
I wrote him a song.
It's
this,
beautiful.
last week, actually.
That was very. I know, but don't. Well, you shouldn't plug it now.
No, I'm not going to plug it
Because you.
now.
Well, you just did by mentioning it. I heard the song. It was fantastic. When is the Eastside Dave Show audience going to get to hear the song, though?
I'm not going to mention it now, David.
Well, it's too late. When is the Eastside Dave Show going to hear your song that you wrote for Big A?
Next week, David.
Next month?
I'm making
Next
a video.
Tuesday?
Next Tuesday. I'm
Next
making a video
Tuesday.
for it.
That's a promise now. No bullshit.
Nope. Not at all. Don't worry.
Okay.
As long as Big A comes through and gets me what I need to complete the video, we're going to...
Big A, give him whatever he needs, okay? He's an artist, okay? I know he's very demanding, but you got to give it to him because he's capable of making musical geniusness.
I know. I don't say this often or probably ever, but
This will be interesting.
Roy is a musical genius.
Oh, look at that! How about that?
Thank you, Big A. That's why I wrote him the song.
That's
Yeah.
Why don't you compliment Big A? Why don't you say something nice
Well, he's
about
a beautiful man, a mountain of a man, I might add.
yours? Wait a second. Mountain of a man?
Mountain of a man.
That's calling him large.
Exactly.
Well-
you're going to deny he's a large man?
It sounds a little bit insulting. Drew, insulting to you?
I think he meant his character is great.
His
so
character
great.
is
It's like
very
a mountain.
big and epic, like a mountain.
Exactly.
There you go.
You're not
And
calling
he's
him
massive.
overweight.
Oh, no,
Well, you're making this gesture, which implies an overweightedness.
Yeah, overweight personality.
No one says that. You're not allowed. Bo, why don't you compliment Big A? Because I hate to see you guys feuding
Big
all the
A
time.
is a very handsome young man.
Oh, young, though? That's the thing, Bo. I'm not
Oh,
sure if
young.
you have your stats. Yeah.
Well, he's however old he is, young.
Okay, forget it. Minus 4 points.
Can you
It doesn't make any sense.
Brother.
The other part, someone else is here to talk about the Super Bowl.
Who's that, David?
Shock Jock Robot, actually. Oh! There he is! Round of applause for Shock Jock Robot. And keep your goddamn mouth shut. Hi, Shock Jock Robot. How are you? You'd be better if Tom Brady deflated my dick and made it into a man pussy. That's weird. So, what do you think of the Super Bowl, SJR? If you wanted to watch a bunch of black ex-convicts run around, you'd turn on live PD. So, he's terrible. He's calling.
Black History Month's coming
What? What's faster than a black guy carrying a football? A black guy carrying a stolen purse. It's racist, SJR. And please let me get out the punchline. Thank you. What? How come you don't see more black head coaches? Because that would require them giving up their welfare check. Why do you keep stepping on my punchline, you little fucking asshole? What? The one thing about the NFL that you like is when the rich white owner tells the black player to get in line? It's like those happier days of slavery. Horrible thing to say. Highly racist, man. I know you're a shock jock robot, but still. Okay. What? How can you make sure that the black wide receiver catches the football? Tell him it's a watermelon. Really shouldn't get this kind of audience reaction. It's very offensive. What? When's the only time a black guy drops a pass? When he forgets to clean the fried chicken grease off his hands. Okay. This is a despicable segment. It's a what? Why should you not trust a black guy with the Lombardi trophy? Because he'll sell it for crack money by Monday. Okay, that's a shock jock robot, everyone. Andrew, you gotta stop booking him. Gotta stop booking him, Andrew. I want a reprieve from Shock Jock Robot for a while. I know he's got big ratings sometime in the mid-90s and whatnot. But, we move on. Don't we?
Yes, you keep mentioning it, but every.
I mean, is that Bo's call? Bo, is that your call? Are you the one booking Shock Jock Robot?
It's Bo's call.
I keep saying I want a fucking week off for him. You're
I'm
booking
sorry,
him.
it's my fault. Dave.
That robot has some kind of gun that comes out of him that he points at me.
He has no gun. I have no idea what you're talking about. That gun was taking away
There's a
from
robot in a Japanese movie. They have weapons that pop out.
Easy. It's Super Bowl week. I'm in a good mood. I'm drinking Jameson. Easy, Bo.
Yeah, it's not Japanese. It's Hiroshima American.
Of course, the Super Bowl is a time where we have to play our greatest song that we've ever written. This is one of the few times that it was a Dave and Roy Lennon-McCartney scenario where Roy wrote all of the music. I wrote all of the lyrics. We combined forces as the two musical genii that we are to create the single greatest Super Bowl song of all fucking time. I vow to play this song every time Tom Brady gets into the Super Bowl. Some people have asked me to change the lyrics or update. I'm like, well, I'm not a Rams fan. Just like last year, I wasn't an Eagles fan. Just like the year before, I wasn't a motherfucking Seahawks or whatever the fucking team they play in the Super Bowl year in and year out. Falcons. Well, I'm not going to write a song for a team. If the Giants get back to against Brady, I will have a sequel to the song. If the Giants do. But in any event, here is the song that has changed the world.
It's Giants time in the Super Bowl. Eli Manning and Antrell Rowe gonna win. Yeah, dominate, baby. Gonna fuck the shit out of Tom Brady. That's right. Lawrence Times kicking in your face. Yeah. Tom Coughlin, give us some bass. Bob Dylan said, gonna fuck the shit out of Tom Brady. Tickle me Elmo, no tackle me Ossie. Belichick, Brady, all pussy and pussy. Giants Cape Fear, Eli's Max Cady, gonna ruin your boat. Badly, Tom Brady. Break it down, Roy Schaefer. Come on. It's a David Max Sports Program. Subscribe on iTunes, Daddy, and listen on Sirius XM. Wyclef Jean is from fucking Haiti. Gonna Fuji your shit. Tom Brady, pirate says, ahoy, matey! Gonna walk the plank and fuck you, Tom Brady! With the Giants, Dabney Coleman is 80! Fucking dagger your ass, Tom Brady! Woo! Yeah! Davey Max Sports Program, you know what time it is!
Ah! I did that on the Davey Max Sports Program. Or Roy also contributed, of course, all the music. You were absolutely brilliant. That honestly, that's better than Stairway to Heaven. The music. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Fuck it. In fact, it's better than everything in the entire Zeppelin catalog. Roy Harter right there for you. Emmy Award winning Roy Harter.
We work well together, David.
The one thing that because that show was on both online.
Yes.
In fact, I think it's still archived online. Yeah. And then we were also on Sirius XM at the same point.
Yeah, Bob Kelly's still
I have something that it's a little bit mysterious. I can't go into it in full detail.
Oh yeah.
But someone from Sirius XM.
Oh boy.
Is reaching out to the Dave Man. Or excuse me, someone formerly of Sirius XM is reaching out to the Dave Man.
Sounds exciting.
This is why radio is exactly like wrestling, and that you never say never. You never know what's going to happen. This person does not have a microphone in front of their face, so it's not an on-air personality. But I will say it's a very, very big wig in the radio community, and I cannot wait to spill the beans, but I have to have the conversation first. But the funny thing was, it was E-Rock who told me about this. He's like, this guy wants to get in contact with you. He wants to pitch you a couple things. And I was like, he wants to pitch me a couple things. He's like, is he aware that he's like the reason why I can't go to Sirius XM anymore? I sent a couple of emails. I may or may not have said I was going to punch people in the face. Allegedly. That was the Xanax talking, by the way. I don't do Xanax anymore, okay? How about that? How about a round of applause for me?
Yeah! Great drugs, Dave.
Yes. I mean, marijuana. I still do that, you know. No, it's mushrooms. I bought some mushrooms for Garrett. I drank, you know. Occasional toot 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 Coke time. All right.
Stop doing a fifth of the great
Molly,
like.
I'm into that these days. MDMA, yeah, I like that shit, right, Roy Harter?
That's a good one, dude.
Ecstasy, it's kind of like Molly, I like that too. Just got into heroin too, so that was awesome too, yeah. But anyway, so those are a bunch of the things that. So this is a very strange development. I have to talk to you about this off the air.
We shall talk
This
about it.
this is crazy
Take
shit.
care of everything.
Who knows? Maybe this guy's ready to finally make us millionaires. Not that we were not happy at Compound Media. I'm just saying. Time to fucking show us the money. Or at least show me the money. Give Roy whatever you want.
I think Roy wants more than that.
So a lot of stuff
Six
is
figures, baby.
Yeah.
6 figures.
I know. 6 figures. The Roy Harter story. Roy, you said you had a weird sports fact.
Did. I've been researching sports.
Nice vague fucking comment.
Well, it's not nothing vague about it.
It means nothing. I've been researching sports.
Well,
how so?
I was looking into the Baseball Hall of Fame. I made an observation about this.
Oh, because the Yankees, Mariano Rivera, Mike Mussina got inducted into the Hall of Fame. So did Edgar Martinez and Roy Halladay. Congrats to all four.
Thank you. It was on my mind. That's exactly what
it
made
was
me
on
look
your
it up.
mind. You've never watched a baseball game in your life? Go ahead.
Let me ask you this question, David. How many players have hit over 500?
Over 500?
Yes.
The answer is 0.
No, because out of the 47 players who have hit over 500, 27 of them...
No one's hit over 500.
...have been excommunicated.
500. No one's hit over 400 since Ted Williams did it in 1941. To say someone's hit 500 for a full regular season is impossible! And I'm freaking the fuck out! You can't hit 500 except for fucking wiffle ball and softball beer leagues, bro! It's impossible, bro! That's Spanish for impossible! You can't do it! Now, if you're talking about how many people have hit over 400... Okay, now we're making sense. No one's done it since Ted Williams in 1941, though George Brett, I believe, hit 390 in 1980. But anyway, go ahead.
I was actually talking about people who have hit over 500, David.
Yes, no one's hit over 500.
Are you sure about that?
Roy, are you talking about
500 home runs?
It was an awful mistake to ask you to talk about sports. You told me I was saying, I'm so jacked up for the Super Bowl. I even love Super Bowl week. I'm loving the Baseball Hall of Fame. I'm jacked up for baseball. I got Mariano Rivera and Mike Mussina in the Hall of Fame. I'm psyched.
Can you hit over 500 home runs? Maybe I got my facts incorrect.
You can hit over 500 career home runs. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Is that what you're talking about?
Something here.
You gotta say home runs, Roy Harter. When you say people are hitting 500, it sounds like their batting average is 500. It's impossible.
Don't take it hard, Roy. I understood.
Andrew!
Talking about football. What's your thoughts about the Pro Bowl?
The Pro Bowl? Well, I'll get to those thoughts. He's doing his sports segment. Hold on.
This is sports.
Is that all? I'll get to it.
Yeah, sports.
Is that it?
Out of the 47 players that have hit over 500 home runs, 27 of them have been excommunicated for steroids. And here's the craziest part,
They
David.
were all Catholics doing
All of
steroids?
their
It's
names-
terrible.
Excommunicated.
All of their names are double-lettered names, such as BB, Barry Bond, Mark McGuire. You got to look it up, David.
Hey,
I'm telling you. It's crazy shit, man.
Rafael Palmeiro, RP.
Sammy
That proves your double initial thing incorrect.
I didn't say he was on the list, David.
Sammy Sosa.
He's hit over 500 home runs, and he's not going to get into the Hall of Fame because of steroids. He fits your other... This was a mistake. I apologize.
I apologize as well, David. I will no longer do any sports research.
You sound as crazy as the Facebook chat that I was forced to participate in with the Eastside Dave Show. Andrew sent out a thing, a picture to the Eastside Dave Show Facebook group chat that at this point only me and Jimmy participate in, and Jimmy's not even fucking here. Drew, do you have this? Big A says, got my haircut at Justin Barbershop. That's me in the blue. I go, nice! Like that. Jimmy goes, oh my God, Andrew, you look freaking fantastic. What's the next one here, Drew? Because there's more. So Big A says, thanks, Jimmy. And I'm like, what? No fucking thanks for me? The fuck? And then I realized the caps lock and the question mark with the exclamation point. It could be misinterpreted. I know that if it was Roy, he would misinterpret that as actual aggression.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This would send me into a fucking Roy
exactly
rage.
because you don't get
Roy rage.
Roy and I constantly have lost in textlation arguments.
Constantly.
Well, the other person
Once every
is
2
saying
weeks.
it with a smile, but the other person who's getting the fucking message, like,
Son of a
motherfuck you! You're gonna fucking talk to me like that? The other person's like, I'm just kidding. So then, after I wrote just kidding, Jimmy says, hey, Dave, I'm from a broken family, and I just wrote no duh. So that was the whole thing there. But I just wanted to reveal the curtain there as these, how come you never participate in any of our Facebook
Honestly, I don't think I'm
chats?
included on any of those
Yes,
chats.
you are. Andrew, he's included. And so is Louisa. And the two of yous, it's like your fucking shit don't stink. What are you, shit don't stink?
Nah, I'm just not.
Huh?
Nah.
What do you have? Odorless shit? Huh?
No, I'm just not.
What are you fucking eating? Air sandwiches?
No,
to,
man.
to give us that scentless shit? Cause your shit don't stink. My shit stinks. Stinks like one of Big A shits.
Oh,
That's some stinky shit.
yeah, right it is, David.
Right, Andrew?
You should talk about Pepper's.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to put that to bed. I want to move on with my life. Bo, you never participate in those group messages either. What's your fucking excuse, pal?
Yeah, Bobo.
They see him all the time, all right?
You don't participate in them is my point. I know you see them.
All right, I'll participate in them more often next time.
You give them the cold shoulder. What are you doing? Andrew's thinking that you're jacking off to our conversation. Is that what's going on? You're not. You're not typing any messages because you're busy watching us speak.
Roy.
A little this.
Roy.
That's what Gay said. Is he calling my name?
David Roy.
I'm not even given the opportunity to participate. Like, I'm a little
Andrea,
upset.
we need to find you on Facebook. Andrew, please
Yes.
include Andrea
Come in,
in the
baby.
Facebook
Yeah.
group chat that we
Take
have
care of
going
that,
on.
yes.
Which really takes up way too much of my time. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Well, Roy, thank you for your weird sports fact.
You're very welcome,
that's-
David. Anytime, brother. I got loads of them. I've been doing a lot of research, man. A lot of research. Figuring shit out, David.
I have a brand new game. Did you see? Hold on. Before I do the new game,
Yeah.
did you see that Tom Brokaw had to apologize for saying that Hispanics should work harder at assimilation? He feels that they should learn to speak English.
Well, the American ones probably should, right?
So you're gonna side with Tom Brokaw? I mean, it's not like English is absolutely the number one language. And I think it's probably to the country's benefit to be bilingual. In my opinion.
Why can't it be German, David?
It's German.
Warum next?
Because there's like 0.0008% people in this country who are German. There's a whole lot of Spanish people. That's why.
I've been doing research on this as well, David. And it turns out that one out of every 4 Americans has German heritage.
One of every 4 Americans.
That's
Well,
right, David.
but
2 out of 5 in this room have German heritage.
There you go, David.
Booyah, Grandma.
So you're saying, in other words, Dave, you're just saying like Canada, how they have 2 official languages, how they have English and French.
Easy, Bo!
We need to have 2 official languages, English and Spanish.
You know what? Good point, Bo. +2. +2, Bo.
Good job, Bobo.
I think it's fine. I don't think
Who gives a shit? It's Tom Brokaw. He's even on TV anymore.
he appears like on those, Sunday shows, like Meet the Press and stuff, as like a correspondent. He's not the nightly news guy anymore, but he still has gigs with MSNBC and NBC and shit like this.
Oh, that's
but he had to apologize.
Harassment lawsuits.
There you go.
So that brings me to a new game, and it's called.
Dave, wait, I'm sorry. Before we go to the game, we have somebody on the line that wants to talk.
Well, all right. Well, this will be a quick game, Joe.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Can you tell G that we will get to him in? How about this? Can you guys call him back as soon as the game's over?
Not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get to him. It's going to happen. But we set it up, and we don't want to fucking disappoint people.
Let's do it.
The brand new game is called How Racist Are You?
How racist are you?
So the game is quite simple. I'm simply going to give you a question, a statement, or something to do, and all you have to do is do it. This is a brisk, fast game.
Yes.
We have Jermaine Lassier of IO9. He's the world-famous G-Baby, who's going to be
G-Baby!
Skyping
Yeah.
in, and or Skyping or calling, Joe?
He was trying to Skype, but something's wrong with his computer, so we'll just be doing a voice call tonight.
Okay. We'll see if we can pull a Jermaine Lassier picture for that thing. He's going to be talking to us about the Oscars a little bit and then some Star Wars gossip. So I'm into that.
Oh, wow.
But before we get to that, the name of the game is simply called How Racist Are You? We're going to go around the room. It's going to be very quickly. I believe the contestants will be Andrew, a.k.a. Big A, Andrea, a.k.a. Big A.S., and Bo, a.k.a. Big Bo. So here we go. Ready?
Ready.
How racist are you? Ready?
Yes.
You answer these questions any way you want.
All right.
But right now, do an Asian accent. Andrew, you first. Wait your turn. Let me call on you. Andrew, Asian accent. You start this round.
Fucky, sucky.
Fucky sucky.
I love you long time.
Love you long time. Okay. Andrea, next.
泥の釜に使った人生も悪くはない。
That's pretty good. All right. Bo, next.
Very good, Mr. American Redhead Internet host.
All right. So far, they're very racist. How racist are you? All three.
Saw you.
All right. Next. Let's go. We're doing a speed round.
Yes.
This one's more of a simply easy trivia question. Give us one famous African American leader. A leader in the African American community. Any point in time will do. Present, past, anything will do. African American leader. Andrew, go.
Sharpton.
Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton.
Okay, that's very interesting, Andrew. Andrea.
Louis Farrakhan.
Louis Farrakhan. And Bo.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. All right. So I think those were zero racist answers, and
Very
now
well.
Mine was.
they're only mildly racist. And how racist are you,
How racist are you?
Andrew?
Yes.
Round 3. Speak one sentence in Spanish. Go.
Oh man.
Think of it. Think of it, Poppy. 5 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
Try German.
Ja, sicher. Ich kann beide Deutsch.
Come on, Andrew. Get some now. Give us a word then. One Spanish word. That'll suffice.
Puta.
Puta. Puta. He goes with one of the dirtiest words in the Spanish vocabulary. Andrea, what Spanish sentence? Go.
Necesito más dinero y un novio nuevo.
Excellent. All right, Andrea is in charge. Bo, go.
Hola, Senor David.
Very good. -1 point. It would be David. So far, Andrew is the most racist, in my humble opinion. Round 4. Andrew, give us one famous Jewish person. One famous Jewish person. That's all. Nice and simple. Go. One famous Jew. Come on, Andrew.
Goldemir.
Who?
Goldemir.
Golda.
Mir.
Does anyone know what he's saying? Drew and Hawk.
I know who he's talking about. Golda Meir, the first female prime minister of Israel.
Very nice, Andrew.
I know my history very well.
Andrea, one famous Jewish person. Go.
World history.
Jonathan Netanyahu.
Netanyahu. Very good. Bo, go.
Larry David.
Larry David.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent answer, Bo. You redeemed yourself with that one, Bo. All right. Big A. Round 5. Give us one famous Chinese cuisine. Food. In case you don't know what cuisine means. It means food. A dish. Anything will do. Go.
Cuisine.
Go ahead. 5 seconds on the clock. clock, Andrew.
Noodles?
What, noodles?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to him. Andrea, go.
Mongolian beef.
What was that?
Mongolian beef.
Mongolian beef. Very nice. Okay, and Bo, quickly.
General Tao's chicken.
That's a dish. That's a dish. That's a dish.
I will give it to him, okay? I just want to...
Because I haven't...
Final round! Our contestants will do an impression of Hitler. Starting right now. Andrew, go ahead, please. Impression of Hitler. Go ahead. Double the points for this one, by the way. More of a visual than a verbal impression. Do you want to say anything? Because I really would like to hear. By the way, that was way too natural. How that arm quickly went like that. It was like, you know. Come on, give us an impression though, verbal.
Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf.
Yeah, there we go.
That means my life, or my struggle, I believe. Andrea, go ahead.
Wir müssen allen den Juden getöten für unseren Lebensraum.
Very nice. She spoke authentic German for that. Bo, let's go. Yes.
Click, you fool!
This is great. Keep going.
Click, you fool!
Keep going, please.
I told you not to let them escape again, Clink!
What would you do to the Jew? Any thoughts on what you would do to the Jew?
Hey, how'd you like to see my brand new oven?
What? How about Jesse Owens when he won the Olympic? Anything you'd like to do to him? The black guy who won the Olympics in 1936? What would you do to him?
I want to send them on a return flight to wherever they lynched them.
What about Larry David? You just brought him up. What would your version of Hitler do to Larry David, please?
He was so funny when he saw my oven.
You're staying with the oven thing, huh? All right. How about curb your membrane for Larry David? Something to that effect? I don't know. Some sort of pun, maybe. Okay. Well, Drew, who do you think won? You're the judge here.
It's got to be Andrea, definitely.
Andrea! She's the winner of How Racist Are You?
Racist are you?
Andrea, apparently you are the most racist on the show. Superb job from Andrea. She takes home the How Racist Are You championship on Super Bowl week on the East Side Dave Chazelle. Andrew?
Flutzy who?
Flutzy. Oh. That is true, though. Ouch. Andrea got one game, her first game she's ever participated in, and she takes home a championship.
Damn right.
That's a big deal right there. Andrea,
Destroy equipment.
learn a fucking flute or even a goddamn kazoo. I'll put you up here, and then people will guess your fucking movie song.
I played clarinet into high school.
Clarinet! Whoa. Next week, bring your fucking clarinet.
I ain't got
It's
one,
time
but I
to
will
show
get one,
Flutzy
Dave.
that we got someone breathing down her fucking neck. Her name is Sergeant Andrea.
Petty officer Andrea.
Sarge. I love it.
Okay, yeah, that works. I may contract herpes from whatever clarinet I am able to acquire, but for you, he said, Dave, I will do it.
She's gonna attract herpes just for the East Side Dave. Okay, now, Drew, G Baby's calling.
Yep.
G?
Yeah, he is.
G? Do you hear us?
David, I hear you.
G Baby!
Yes. Woo. Yes.
Jermaine Lassier, the top movie writer in America, right here on the line right now. He
definitely.
writes for G Baby. We're still writing for IO9, correct?
Yes, sir.
Anything else? What can we plug for you this evening?
That would be it. I would say, yeah, I write for io9.com. You head over there and see everything at my Twitter and stuff. There's
Just my full name at Jermaine Lucier.
And the Twitter is Jermaine Lucier. I follow G Baby. I follow him all the time, and I follow him on his Instagram. He's always getting to backstage at the movies, or he's got some new Star Wars painting he's unveiling. It's fantastic
Man
stuff.
on the scene.
He is a man on the scene, and we're having this cinema expert in here because the Academy Awards just happened, and
did they?
Sorry. The nominations just happened, and I'd like to know from G. G, I used to get screeners from the Writers Guild. Then I get a fucking email a few months back where they go, "You haven't published a script in 10 years. And because of that, no more screeners for the Dave Man." I'm like, what the fuck? 10 years of paying my dues? Literally, $40 every 3 months.
Seriously?
Yes, to stay in the Writers Guild.
Right.
They fucking got that's $160 a year. And I basically stayed in the guild just to get my screeners come December. Now I don't got them.
Now you gotta buy
And
them
now
with
I
the
don't
rest of
know
us.
shit. I haven't seen Green Book. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen that. Shit! I haven't even seen Black Panther.
Neither, Dave.
What have you been doing? What have you been doing? I know you're doing your show every week, but what else you been?
It's on Netflix.
For 2 months.
I'm going to watch Black Panther by the end of this week. I will watch Black Panther. The question for you is Black Panther all that's cracked up to me? Does it deserve a Best Picture nomination? Because I was surprised when I heard that this was the first superhero movie that was nominated for Best Picture. I could have sworn that Dark Knight, the Batman with Heath Ledger, was nominated, but I looked it up. It was not nominated for Best Picture, which surprised me. And I would have thought that or Avengers Infinity Wars or one of those movies would have been nominated. But Black Panther is the first one.
Yeah, no, that's true. And the Dark Knight was not nominated, but because it wasn't nominated, they changed the whole rules. It used to be you can only nominate 5 movies for Best Picture, but after that year, 2008, 2009, they changed it. They said, we can nominate 10 movies, hoping that they nominate movies that people would go to see, that had actually seen. That has not been the case. They just nominate 5 more indie movies that no one sees. But this year, they used it, and Black Panther, which was the highest-grossing movie of the year in America, and only the 3rd movie to ever make $700 million in America, was nominated.
Wow.
And I think it is worthy. I think it is worthwhile, because I think maybe it's not the best superhero. It probably isn't the best one out of every superhero movie we've seen, but it's just like it's working on a level of deepness that like all the other Marvel movies are not. It's got all that spectacle and all that fun and the good characters, but it's working with all these other levels. Ryan Coogler, who directed it, he made Creed, he made Fruitvale Station. Like he really infused
That
it
guy's
with
on fire.
Culture. Yeah, dude, he's awesome. He infused it with this culture, and it was the first movie to have an all-black cast in years, and I think that also gave it a little juice that you're we're in this time now where people want to see diversity on screen. And this movie, you can argue, it actually isn't diverse because it's all black people except for one screen. But
she's got a point.
But it's awesome.
Very diverse.
That's very fun.
Very cool movie.
I'll check it out. Look, I'm all for the superhero movies, especially the Marvel ones, when they're well made and everything like that. I always give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. I'm into all of the Avengers things and this and that. And the Black Panther thing just somehow escaped me. All right, so G-Baby's saying that Black Panther deserve it. So I'm going to check that out. The other thing, though, amongst, say, the independent films that are nominated for Best Picture, which one do I really have to see?
Yeah, I mean, I think the two in the more smaller movies you really have to see are probably Black Klansman, the Spike Lee movie, and Roma, the Alfonso Cuarón movie. That one's a little tough to get through just because it's on Netflix and it's black and white, 2.5 hours long, and subtitles. But it's Alfonso Cuarón, man. He made Gravity. He made Children of Men.
Love Gravity.
Love Children of Men.
Smaller movie than those, but it's got that filmmaking flair to it. It's excellent. I mean, the rest are all kind of okay movies. I think A Star is Born is great, too. I really like that movie. Yeah. But Vice, Bohemian Rhapsody, the Green Book, they're just all kind of meh. I think The Favorite is really good. That's the other one of the 9. But I think that's going to get more acting stuff than anything else.
Wow. I'm surprised to hear Vice. You're saying Vice was meh? The Christian Bale's Dick Cheney movie?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really trying to do a lot of things, and it never really nails any of it. I mean, it's Adam McKay, whose last movie was The Big Short, but he also did.
Ooh, I like that one though. Gee.
Yeah, no, that one I love. It's not that. It tries to be that, but with Dick Cheney, and it's just I don't know. It didn't all come together for me. But it's similar to like Bohemian and Green Book, that I was like, oh, that was a movie I watched. I didn't hate my time watching it, but I forgot about it immediately. I didn't think either of those movies are worthwhile. At least Vice, as opposed to those other two, got me thinking a little bit about like what's he trying to do here, what's he trying to say about Dick Cheney, etc.
Is the kid who played Freddie Mercury going to win the Oscar, G? You're on the spot. Rami Malek, I believe is how you pronounce that name?
Yeah, he's going to win the Oscar, and he's not going to mention his film fucking director, and it's going to be the most awkward thing of all time.
That's a weird scenario. Are you familiar with this, Roy?
No.
Bryan Singer is the director of the movie, but all these, sexual allegations have come out against him. So while the movie's going through the entire Oscar season, he's cast a real dark shadow.
He's getting Me Too'd
over this film. Yeah, and that is weird. So do you think Rami Malek will win despite Bryan Singer?
No, I think he will win. I think he's just got a lot of momentum from all the other shows. I mean, he split a couple of these with Christian Bale, but Christian Bale already has one.
Yeah.
The Academy always likes the big, flashy performance, and Bale definitely got fat for his performance. But and Rami Malek's the best part of that movie. It's that and the Queen music. I mean, it's awesome to see Queen
We are the champions, my friend, and we'll keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. Okay, please stop it.
You started it, David.
G, so you think that that's a good possibility? How about this? The guy, what's his face? Sam Elliott. Does he have any chance to win the Best Supporting Actor the Academy Award?
No, unfortunately, but he's my favorite performance out of them. Like, I think he's so good in that movie, and he's never been nominated. He's fucking Sam Elliott. How has that never been nominated?
50 years in the business. 50 years, including the cowboy at the bar in the bowling alley in Big Lebowski. He could have picked up an Academy Award for that, but 50 years in the business is his first nomination. That's insane. I'm pulling for that guy. I mean, how can you not?
Maybe he wasn't very good up until now.
Okay, that's offensive. Maybe you're not very good up until today.
I'm not going to argue with you, David.
And how about the chick categories? Who's going to win in those?
I think Glenn Close is going to win for The Wife, which I haven't seen.
Has she ever won an Oscar?
Sure.
No, I don't think so.
Fatal Attraction? She didn't pick up anything for that?
I could be wrong. I don't think she has. And then for the supporting, probably Regina King from If Beale Street Could Talk, which is a great movie that, of course, wasn't nominated for Best Picture for somehow.
Gee, Roma is a Netflix film. It's nominated for an Academy Award. My question to you is, I was a little bit surprised by that. And mainly because I'm a gigantic Al Pacino fan, and some of the HBO movies that he's made, specifically the Jack Kerouac one, I was particularly into. And I thought it was actually one of the greatest performances of Al Pacino's entire career. He wasn't screaming, he wasn't doing anything. Wow. And I was like, man, this sucks that HBO can't qualify, because Pacino could have at least gotten a nomination, if not an outright Oscar, for his performance as Jack Kerouac. But I guess HBO doesn't qualify. But then I turn on and Netflix qualifies. Explain that to me, G.
Well, I can explain it. Explain it because Netflix is putting these movies in theaters, just enough theaters to qualify it, and then putting it on their service. And they're making great movies. This is like the new standard. I mean, like you obviously said, I think you probably like Martin Scorsese movies. His next movie's a Netflix movie, and it's got De Niro and Pacino in it, and it's a gangster movie. It'll be on Netflix.
That's for Netflix, that Irish gangster thing that they're making?
Yeah, it's a Netflix movie.
Oh my God!
Netflix
is amazing.
Netflix and Amazon are single-handedly funding every film being made
Amazon.
these days.
you can only own Netflix, and that's it.
They're the
and
only
you
ones with
can
money.
pretty much be entertained for the rest of your life between their shows, their documentaries, and their original specials, and their library, which some people have complained. I saw an interesting stat, G, where they said that while Amazon Prime, which Roy just mentioned, has 4 times the amount of movies that Netflix has, Netflix's movies overall have a far better Rotten Tomatoes fresh tomato score. Are you aware of this, G?
Yeah, I was aware of that, and I think that's really just because people are reviewing more Netflix movies than the Amazon movies. But it's an interesting fact. But I want to trump you here a little bit. Yeah, you could live with just Netflix until about 7-8 months from now, when you're going to have to get the Disney service because you want to see the new Star Wars shows, don't you, Dave?
Oh my God. Jermaine's the best. He taps right into my love of Star Wars. I forgot that this Disney app is going to have all of this shit, including The Mandalorian, where we get to see a bounty hunter, wearing the Boba Fett-esque armor, traveling through the galaxy. Jon Favreau, I believe. Okay, well, let's go into Star Wars talk then. Forget it. I can't even contain myself. What do you know about Episode 9? What do you know about any of these other projects? Lay it on us, baby.
All right. I mean, honestly, we probably picked like the worst week to talk Star Wars. I honestly think the title might come out tomorrow for Episode 9. It literally might come out tomorrow. I think it might come out this week.
Super Bowl.
And then we'll definitely know more about that movie. But we're not going to get a trailer for Episode 9 until April at Star Wars Celebration. So that one is still kind of on the back burner. The Mandalorian is still full speed ahead. I think we'll get our first tease of that also during Celebration. If you're a Star Wars fan, April 10th to 15th or something like that, you're going to get everything you wanted to see.
What about the Super Bowl, G? I thought that was the plan. We're going to get the big trailer at the Super Bowl.
No.
There's no point in fucking watching this game. Tom Brady's gonna get his 6th goddamn ring, and I'm not getting a fucking Star Wars trailer. Speaking of the dude, Jeff Bridges put on his Twitter, he goes, "Everyone pay attention to the Super Bowl this year." And next thing you know, it's not even for a fucking sequel to the movie. It's for a goddamn Stella Artois beer commercial. So now I'm getting nothing. I get no Big Lebowski sequel, and I'm not getting a Star Wars trailer for the Super Bowl?
No, but there is a Big Lebowski sequel coming out. It's just not by the Coen brothers.
That's right. I heard about this.
Talk to me, G. This is what we have you on the show for. I love this.
John Turturro wrote and directed a movie, I think it's called Almost Human or Almost Something, where he plays the Jesus, like years later. Except I don't think it's a comedy. I think it's kind of like a dramedy.
Ooh.
And it's been done for like 2 years, and it hasn't come out, so that's probably not a good thing.
It doesn't sound like a good movie. First of all, how are you going to make that? He's the convicted pedophile or something.
Pederast.
So you're not going to have a lot of sympathy for Jesus, what is it, Montoya or something? That creep can roll, man. That does not sound like the greatest project, G.
No, it doesn't, but I mean, I'm definitely curious. I want to see it. I want to see what happens to the Jesus. Can anybody fuck with them? We'll find out at some point in 2019 on demand, I'd imagine.
G, is J.J. Abrams going to sort of pretend like Episode 8 did not occur? And by the way, I say this as someone who enjoyed The Last Jedi, but is J.J. Abrams going to feel the need to correct some of these controversial decisions that Rian Johnson made with Episode 8? Is that going to happen here? Is that what we're looking at?
I don't think so. I think he might I think the way he interprets stuff might end up looking like that. But I mean, I think he has to embrace it. Otherwise, in 15 years, when you watch the trilogy, if it looks like they're just playing tennis with the story, it's going to be terrible. So I think the whole point of Last Jedi was to subvert the expectations, like Empire Strikes Back did, that we don't think of it that way anymore, but it did. And I think here he's just going to take those stories where they left them and wrap them up nice. And that's really what we want. We just want to leave Ewoks playing helmets and a smile on our face. I think he's going to do that.
That's an excellent point. I mean, I don't mind. So my thinking is this. When Kylo Ren talks to Ray at the end of episode 8, and he's like, your parents are junkers and this and that, and you're a nobody. You have no place in this story. A, maybe he's lying, but B, forget about maybe lying. Maybe he's telling the truth as far as he knows. Maybe he was told that she's a nobody, this and that. He doesn't know no better. And I've told you my theory, G, haven't I? Ray is the product of Han Solo and Kira from the Solo spin-off movie. Talk to me about fucking Star Wars theories now, baby.
Well, I think it would be weird that she's like 19 years old and you're telling me she was conceived like 40 years before that. But besides that,
I guess the math doesn't quite add
the math
up.
does not work at all. But the thing is,
I like your theory, David.
Thank you, Roy. 2 points.
He's telling the truth, Dave. I'm sorry. Like, I know people don't want that to be.
You're
What
right.
does the movie end on? It ends on a little poor kid who has the Force, right? That's the message we leave the theater on, is that this little kid, who's obviously nobody, has the Force.
Yeah, but
That's
aren't
where
you
the-
spitting in the face of George Lucas a little bit, who maintained since 1983 on that the Star Wars saga is really the Skywalker family history? I mean, is it...
Well, I think you're not spinning on it. I think you're setting up Disney setting up another 20 years of movies. Like, how many fucking generations of Skywalkers are going to
Jesus Christ.
They have to. I think this is the last movie. I think if once Kylo dies, and we'll see what happens with Leia, how they treat that. That's it. That's it. And then we'll move on from there. And then if the whole universe can possibly be Jedi or Force wielders, or whatever we call them, you can go wherever you want. I think this 9 movies are going to be the end of it.
All right. You heard from G, baby. Okay.
Put it on the line.
And last thing, G. Star Wars. Mandalorian.
Yes.
What are we hearing about this? Good? Bad?
I mean, not much, right? Like it's super duper tight. I will say, I think a couple things I've heard. I mean, obviously the director's list is really good. They've got Taika Waititi doing a couple episodes. Dave Filoni, who created books and Clone Wars,
Yeah.
which are awesome. And I know you don't care, but you should.
No, I watch.
Uh,
I watch Clone Wars and
okay.
Rebels.
Okay, I thought you did it. I'm sorry about that.
What?
Good.
No, Dave Man watches Star Wars, Clone Wars, and Rebels. I am going to tell you I've struggled mightily with Star Wars Resistance, the new cartoon on Disney XD. That has been difficult for me to get into.
It's hit or miss. I get paid to watch it, so it's a little easier, but I still like it.
Okay.
But what I've heard about The Mandalorian is that, like, obviously we know for a fact it's set after Jedi. It's set sort of on the outer rim, so it doesn't have to intersect with all these stories. And there's all these rumors that, like, we're not just going to see one, we're going to see a lot of Mandalorians. Like, I've heard there's, like, a lot of different armors on set and stuff like that. So, we're going to see, and, we keep getting little glimpses of little characters here and there, but I think it's going to be about more than just one. I think he might be the Mandalorian, but I think there's going to be a lot of other Mandalorians. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But that's really all I've heard. Like I said, I think we're going to learn more in April at Celebration.
I think it looks great. Roy, do you have any questions for G?
No, I'm just excited to see the what do you call it?
Remember when I said, why don't you interact with G today? Like the both of us will interact with G, and maybe you have a couple movie questions for him. He really is one of the world's most renowned film scholars and writers and critics.
I definitely do not doubt that.
So you don't have any just question about movies.
I'll be honest with you, G. I've been doing a lot of sports research recently, so I haven't really had a chance to get into the movie thing yet.
All right, I'm big into soccer now. I got into soccer recently. It's weird, but
But next time, I'm going to do my movie research.
Next time?
Yeah, he'll be back.
I know he
he'll be
will,
back. He's
but
great.
it's not every single Tuesday. And
I'll be ready next time.
you said you were going to interact with him. I asked you. I said I would like to have us both talk with G. Jermaine Lassier. Go ahead.
Hey,
Come up
G.
with a question real quick. About movies.
About movies.
Don't make it about fucking sports and people hitting 500.
No, I don't even know anything about that, David.
I know.
Well, let me ask you this: who's got the best soundtrack nomination this year?
Well, you could probably Google that.
You're asking Google questions.
You asked me to
it's
ask
more
the
about
guy.
his opinion, not like a stat.
All right.
You might as well ask him how much rainfall occurs in the goddamn Amazon in the month of April. For Christ's sakes. You asked him a Wikipedia question, for fuck's sake. My God.
What do you think of this year's music nominations?
You don't have to answer that, G.
Well, I was going to say, like, why wouldn't he just ask me what my favorite movie of the year was? That would have been, like, simple and
There
clean.
you go. Ask him what his favorite movie of the year is.
What's your favorite movie of the year? I'm assuming it's the Black Cat
movie.
movie.
Oh, my God, that's such a good question. I'm glad you asked. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was my favorite movie of last year.
Spider-Man, the cartoon?
Hell yeah, it's so freaking good.
The cartoon Spider-Man's your favorite film of the year.
Yeah, it is.
Hold the phone.
We could still bring him back, David, just because he likes that.
No, I'd love to. I'm going to bring him back regardless. So this is something that the Dave Man needs to see that, because I actually like Spider-Man.
Dave, you have to see it immediately, and you have to bring your kids to it. It is unbelievable. Like, it's the best Spider-Man movie ever. It might be one of the 2 or 3 best superhero movies ever. It is an unbelievable movie. It was written by the guys who made Lego Movie and 21 Jump Street, and, like, they were the guys who were going to do Solo, Lord and Miller. They left Solo, and they finished Spider-Man, and it's fucking awesome.
All right, there he is. He's the greatest writer in the history of cinema. His name is Jermaine Lassier, G-Baby. Follow him at Twitter, Instagram, at Jermaine Lassier. Read his stuff on io9.com, for crying out loud. G-Baby, thank you as always. You are the greatest. I mean that.
Thanks, G-Baby. Love you,
Thank you so
man.
much, Dave. Thank you, Roy.
Bye, G. Drew, we're going to have to get a somewhat close-up of Andrea because the shirt is becoming insane. You leaned back. I was trying to talk to G. You now have no buttons going on right now. Andrea, I'm not...
You know, the buttons just don't hold up for 24 hours, Dave. I don't know what else to say. I really apologize.
I need to point these things out, though, so that I'm looking out for you. Now, if you want to do that, you're a woman. It's 2019. We're gonna hear you roar, but you're more than welcome to. But I'm just saying, it was crazy. I'm talking. G-Baby's literally talking about Spider-Man the cartoon, and I looked over. She leaned back, and I'm like, I don't think any buttons are buttoned this week. Can we?
Don't worry, I still have my safety net. So
She still has her safety net.
Yeah.
How about, for so many years, I have tried for Big A and Flutzy to have a love connection, but maybe it's Andrea and Andrew. First of all, you got "and" in the name, Andrea and Andrew.
That's
It's
true.
nice.
We're both
It's like A
named
and
after
A.
the best saint there is.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
You guys could call yourself AA for short, and then be like, I'm going to an AA meeting, man. And be like, what step are you on? I'm like, I ain't on no step. So is there a possibility of that? Maybe Valentine's Day, a date between you two guys? Maybe on the Eastside Dave show, we have a little scenario, perhaps?
There's always a possibility.
There's a possibility, Andrew! She said yes! Finally, you've got a woman you don't have to pay for, baby!
Don't speak too
And
soon.
that'll end her tonight. What a nice episode we had. Flutzy.
Flutzy who?
Never appeared.
Who's that? Yeah, I don't know.
Do we ever get that Shizer? Grab it. Yeah. We got 1 minute to put her on.
Flutzy who?
Flutzy who? Thank you, Andrea. Sorry, Andrew. You guys have the same cup size. I apologize. Flutzy, if you're watching at home, even if Roy's playing, damn, it's been a real fine day. I'm sorry, but you have made the Shizer! Shizer! You're the one that we despise! So we're going to end our show tonight.
Sad.
Happy, upbeat, because, well, I feel especially good now that Flutzy is on the Shizer! Shizer! You're the one that we despise! I want to thank Jermaine Lassier for calling up the Eastside Dave Show. I want to thank Andrea for filling in and sitting in the Flutzy spot because, Flutzy is on the Shizer! Shizer! You're the one that we despise. I want to thank Bo for doing a great job. Bo, you brought your A game tonight. I want to thank Andrew. Wonderful haircut.
Yes.
And mostly I want to thank Flutzy because her not being here allowed her to be put on the Shines Up! Shines Up! You're the one that we despise.
Oh my God.
I want to thank you, Roy Harter.
Thanks, buddy.
For showing up. And I want to thank the Eastside Dave Show audience on CompoundMedia.com, which I've been told is the #1 audience on the entire network.
Compound Media.
After Anthony Show.
And also, I'd like to thank the new Twitter correspondent, John.
Johnny! The new Twitter correspondent, John from Virginia.
I thank him too.
Well done. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Ain't got the blues, ain't got time for bad news. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. From Long Island to West LA. Oh, don't sing into the microphone, please. No need to worry, 'cause I ain't in no hurry. Damn, it's been a real fine day. There's a whole lot of trouble out in this world. Whole lot of worry, whole lot of worry. Now that I had you come into my life, there's a whole lot of reason to say, damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Got on my new shoes, ain't no way we're gonna lose. 'Cause damn, it's been a real fine day. Yeah, baby! Come on! Yeah! Yes! 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 Yeah! Have a good Super Bowl! See you next time!